Okay guys, hey, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I'm Kay. We're going to do an alphabet reading here right away. Pull a letter for your first, middle, last name or a nickname that you most identify with, that people most call you by. Is the initial of your first, whatever that name is. And I'm going to pull a birth year. It's just an added element, just so you know. It's not about, like I'd done a bunch of free readings where I had whoever commented to my collective reading during that week commented and gave me a thumbs up. They were their first initial and their birth year is what I did a reading for, a free reading, but it wasn't private, it was public. But I used their first initial and their year of birth. Well, I'm still doing that, but it's not for anybody in particular. This is for all of you whose ever initial I pull. I will pull a year as an added element, which means if I pulled C, for example, this is for all C names, whether you're born in 2003 or not, okay? If I were to pull that. I hope that makes sense. So it's going to resonate with every C name, okay? Every C name, no matter what year. This is just adding something to it. Just, kind of like a little bonus or something that for someone who does have a C name and is born in the year I choose, then that's even better, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. I hope that made sense. I am not looking, and by the way, if you like what you see or hear, please consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up and a like and a share. That would be wonderful. Thank you. So let's pick one. As you see, I'd already shook them, so we're going to pick one now. I will get it. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Okay, got it. 1992, but R. Okay, so we have R names who are, whether you're born 1992 or not, you're still an R name. Okay, so this reading could resonate with you. And then we'll put them in the boxes afterwards, little boxes, so that they will not be pulled again for the month of November. Okay, we're using Intuit Tarot to do the reading, the Celtic Cross reading. So Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Thank you so much. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for our names today, whether they're born in 1992 or not? What do we have for our names? Today for Hump Day, Wednesday, November the 8th, 2023. Cut and we'll get going. Okay, ready? Ready. King of Wands right out of the gate. Somebody wanting to take action. Okay, somebody is wanting to take action. Solar eclipse is in about 6 months. Big changes are coming, okay? The Tower, a reckoning, wow. So we got the two because I pull an extra one because of these extra cards that come in the deck. I just pull, big changes are coming, which means a Tower, right? I'm not sure how to interpret this exactly because King of Wands is ready to take action. Does he need a Tower moment? Does he need to have life crumble in front of him first to crumble down our names? Do you need to have things to be blown up for you to actually take the action? You want to, but do you need a Tower moment? You want something that's dramatically coming to an end and dissolving. It's just getting blown up and it's going to be painful and harsh. Do you need that? Okay, our names. Let's see the distant past. Four of Swords. So respite time, having to lay your swords down because, the Three of Swords is in this one. As the heartbreak one, you may have been heartbroken in the past and you were needing some respite time to heal, to lay your thoughts, which are the swords, your thoughts, your overactive mind, rumination, just laying it all down because out of sheer mental exhaustion, right? Laying it down to rest. That's distant. This is recent, 7 of Cups. Well, that's either feeling confused because you have too many options, or you've made a decision. You know that you have options, but you made your mind up about one of them. What are you thinking? The Knight of Swords, seizing the opportunity to move forward in strength, integrity, seizing the opportunity to be truthful, honest, clear, transparent, transparent. Bridging energy, 10 of Coins. Wow. That's a legacy. That's wealth. Somebody who's got a lot of wealth, financial wealth, but also could be a lot of wealth in the sense of family support or community support. And long-term commitment. This is like being committed. This is having a commitment, being ready to commit is what I'm trying to say. What are you afraid of? 2 of Wands, not making that decision. Not making that decision to move forward. You've made up your mind. You made a choice. Like, because this 7 of Cups is cups. It's emotion, right? It's love. You've come to know that who you love, right? You have, but then not making up your mind to move in that direction, because possibly you still have, you still need that tower to shake you up. Environment, Emperor. Wow. Emperor. Right. Emperor. Okay. It may be same sex, our names, whether you're born 1992 or not, may be same sex, male and male. Or a feminine that you are attracted to is in her Emperor energy, taking the bull by the horns, taking action in her life. She's not just an empress, she's an emperor as well. She's dually balanced between the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, right? Balanced that way. Or you are a feminine sitting in your King of Wands, masculine, more of an aggressive movement, wanting to take action, like wanting to giddy up and go, energy. Like you just the only thing holding you back is that you haven't got your horse. You need your horse, like this here. You need your horse, your Knight of Wands energy to show up. Okay, what are you hoping for? The King of Cups. Okay, girl. Unless it's same sex, then it could be. But I'm going to go with the heterosexual storyline, okay? Sorry. You want to take charge. You're ready. You want to take charge. You do. Mm-hmm. You want things to just blow up so that you can actually find your horse after everything's settled, the dust is settled. Find your horse and get on it because you know already. You're hoping for a King of Cups. Okay, let's just keep going. What's the outcome? The World, ending one chapter to begin a new one. Wonderful, that's all good stuff. Ending one chapter of your life. May not have felt so good at the time, but it's good because you're now starting a new chapter fresh, right from the start gate kind of thing, coming out like a thoroughbred horse, running down the track, full on, right? Ready to go, ready to win your race. And all the accolades that come with that. Okay, so let's find some clarity for these two. The Queen of Coins. Boy, I gotta think now. with the Chariot. Okay, what about this person's Queen of Cups? Oh my gosh. With Justice. In the back of the deck, Queen of Swords. Why not a queen, right? 8 of Wands. Here's some dark energy, 5 of Coins, and then the Page of Swords because of the Ace of Cups. Okay, Kay. Okay, Kay. You have some discerning to do. Let's see here. Our names. I am going to say our names. Yeah. Our names, I'm going to say you're a masculine. We're reading for a masculine here. You're tapped into your King of Wands energy. That's that aggressive, like I'm going to do it. You know, I'm doing it. Got your mind made up. I'm doing it. I just got to find my horse. And as he winks at you, right? I got to find my horse. I'm doing it. Yeah. And you may be wanting, it may be shocking you or surprising you or shocking, you want to shock somebody else. You want to shock them. You want to shock them with this 10 of Coins commitment to this one you see as your Queen of Cups, right? Somebody who you want to balance the scales of justice with because of the way you treated her in the past. But you know she's moved into Emperor energy. She's very balanced, very, very balanced. There's no wavering in her. She's balanced. Her emotions and her mind are balanced. They're on par with each other, listening to each other, informing each other. Heart and mind are talking to each other in her, which is this. The yin and the yang are in perfect harmony. But you know that you need to come towards her as a King of Cups. You need to move, and yes, you need to take action. You always need to take action. You can love somebody and love them until the end of the day or till the end of your life, but without any action. That's all it is. You just feel it. You feel it. Your feelings are great and they're very important. They are really important, but you have to take action too. Sorry, had to have a drink of water. But you know that this is the one that's in your heart. Now, I think this is her, but this is the one that you had been committed to, your karmic soulmate, right here, who turned into a Queen of Swords. All right, and you've seen, what this? It's upside down. It's in reverse. Okay. So she had been passionately messaging. You've seen it. You've seen that she had been, talking it up with somebody or seeing them, spending time with them. As the Ace of Cups would be in the reverse, it's time for a reflection. Once you've seen this sneaky business here, how she was impulsively recklessly moving towards somebody else, even though she was in a marriage with you, in a commitment. She recklessly hooked up with somebody else, and she became very cutting and ruthless with you. Just not nice, nasty, being like having short temper, impatient with you, maybe referring to you in derogatory ways or calling you names like you're just such an idiot, or you're useless, or this kind of stuff, right? Just being mean-spirited, she's not fair at all. She's can be quite jealous and impulsive. So both the queen, this is just, she might have been upright in the beginning when you first met her, all beautiful, and you made her your queen, right? Committed to her. But in the reverse, she turned into, after however many months of years or whatever, she slowly started showing her true colors. And you want nothing more than to move away from her, but this is really her in her chariot, being impulsive and reckless, moving fast towards being with somebody else, and then being mean to you as in return, because she don't have the patience for you anymore. She's got someone else in her life. So you found out that she has been passionately pursuing somebody that is making you feel like left out, right? You've had to have some definitely take some time to self-reflect, but to realize that this cup of love that it was once upright has turned sour, went south. It's in the reverse. Yep, you've seen a difficult message of truth. You've seen a difficult message of truth that perhaps that you saw on her in a text message, online somewheres, on her laptop, something. Maybe it was a note too. It could have been, but you found out some way. Maybe a friend told you. Maybe a friend told you, but you learned something about that. Yeah, and that would be this respite time. Okay, so let's talk about the King of Wands with the Tower and the solar eclipse. What the solar eclipse says? Big changes. That's right. Timing in about 6 months. So big changes are coming, and that's a big change. That Tower is a big change. The life you once knew would be no longer. Talk about change. Okay, King of Wands. Empress. Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. And the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, the Empress came out here because she's balanced. She's in Empress, Emperor energy. This is the one that you want to take action towards as the King of Wands. She's the one you want to do that with now, because in the recent past, you've solidified that she's the one. And this may be a big change for you. It may be a big shock for you, or you're thinking this is going to shock the hell out of her when I show up. She's the one who ticks all my boxes. I've come to realize that. I come to acknowledge that, and I'm turning my back on anything but her. I'm going to move towards her and offer her a very sincere, devoted, kind, friendly cup of love. At least say, I really dig you. I really, really dig you. Can we meet, or can we talk? Can we spend time just talking? Just, even if it's just friendly at first. Just talking. Can we do that, right? So I throw all my cards on the floor all the time. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Here we go. Pull my table back. Here we go. Okay, 4 swords. No, that's a reverse. Here we go. What's in the distant past? I think you see that this is going to change her life too. Not only just, it's an upheaval for both of you. Our names. Like to such a degree that you won't recognize, either one of you will recognize your lives anymore. Because it's going to become a new life together. Maybe different city, different country, whatever. But, obviously different location, like residence and stuff like that too, if you're going to live together. And being single, right? Being single from being married. 4 swords. Page of coins. Okay. 10 of cups, yeah. And then the 7 of swords, yeah. The sneaky behavior. The vernal equinox, dark to light, timing a few days. 8 of cups, walking away. But also being in this Nine of Swords energy of being really, really stressed out to the max. But yeah, this is having to sign a document. You're signing documents back then about getting divorced, right? Putting this to an end with her, your karmic soulmate. That Ten of Cups, because of her sneaky behaviors, and you're putting an end to your own past sneaky behaviors too. You've evolved a little bit, at least. You're in a king energy, which is, you know, it's okay to approach your Empress in a king energy, but it's always better in the Emperor energy. But the king, you know, it's the next best kind of thing, especially when you're paired up with like action and love. Maybe you'll come out as a King of Pentacles yet too. I don't have it out here, I don't think. But yeah, you've walked away from all your sneaky behaviors, deception and lies and cheating and whatever, because you obviously cheated with her when you were with somebody. But your wife, your karmic soulmate that you've been married to, had done that. Threw you into the Nine of Swords, losing sleep at night, right? Very highly distressed. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? What can I do? What can I do? Should I just stay? You know, because I'm going to be broke. You know, that kind of thinking. You needed time to rest. Lay all down your mental exhaustion. Lay it down and give yourself a chance to recuperate. Put your mind on other things. Work if it needed to be on work. See, the King of Swords is here too, which is also have to do with having the lawyer involved for your divorce. That was the last card. So Seven of Cups, our names. Our names, whether you're born 1992 or not, we're still doing this for our names. Yeah. You definitely went through a divorce that you've been having to heal from in the distant past. But in the recent past, all those options that you know you have, there's probably other women that you know would like to be with you. You're choosing that one from the past. This one here, the Empress. Okay? She ticks all your boxes. Four of Cups. One you rejected in the past because you were in toxic energy. And you were, you know, which illuminated your subconscious fears. And where you were so gung-ho on sabotaging your own efforts to have that kind of loyal, loving, committed relationship. However, this is your wife's behavior too, your karmic soulmates. Five of Swords, you know, winning at all costs, making men bleed. you know, taking their swords, but first stabbing them, right? Leaving them on the ground, laying there, just bleeding. And jealousy, right? So you know, you've been rejected. You know it now. You know, you've seen her toxic behaviors, her toxic ways of not dealing upright, doing the right thing, being, you know, hiding things, being secretive, being deceptive, being like obsessed and possessed with having things her way all the time. That she would just do whatever she could do. It was about getting what she could get, no matter who she had to step on to get it, right? So you felt rejected because you were, you also know you reject this one. But this one here, you know, it hurt you. It hurt you a lot. And it was meant to. Really was. You were partnered up with somebody exactly who you needed at that time, so that you could see the errors of your way, those subconscious belief patterns that you had, that you had to operate that way at one time too. You felt as though back then that you needed to be a little deceptive. Not really, you know, a little white lie won't hurt anyone, which was sabotaging to your relationships, right? Because you couldn't ever be your true self with somebody when you're busy trying to figure out how to manipulate them or pull the wool of their eyes. Okay? But you felt like an option, that Seven of Cups, to her. at this point because she was messing around with somebody else. But all of this woke you up in the recent past to see how this has been what's been going on with you, how you operated in the past. So we're going to talk about the Knight of Swords now and what you're thinking. This is in what's in your head, what's in your mind. What are you thinking about, King of Wands? So hallelujah, our names. You're seeing the error of your ways. You're seeing that what she's doing. You see that it's like a familiar thing to you. It's like, okay, I would do that. I would do that. I used to would do that, right? I used to would do that, but not anymore. Especially now that I see what she's doing and I don't like it. I don't think it's right. It's ugly. It's this, it's that. It's not right. It's not acting right, considering the circumstances and situation, right? And you're saying, well, then I guess that's the way I must appear to others. Because when I used to be like that, other people must have been looking at me like the way I'm looking at my wife right now. What are you thinking about? Knight of Coins. She was on the bottom of the deck. Guess she wanted to come out. Knight of Coins. Four of Wands. And the King of Coins. Didn't we talk about that? Yes, Six of Swords. Yay. I'm so happy for you. You're thinking about all of this. You're matured into a very grounded man. Masculine, right? You're matured. You're King of Wands, King of Coins. You want to become the King of Cups. That's like a goal that you've set for yourself. You're hoping to be in that energy. Especially if you can get off your fears and make a decision. See, it's one thing, you made a decision to put this away, right? You made a decision to do that. You got the lawyers involved, you did it, okay? You did it, or you're still in the process of doing it. But then you have a decision about whether you should just stay where you are and find somebody else in your area that would be easier and you don't have a history with, right? That they won't be, that you shouldn't probably fear being rejected by them because of the history. Or should you move towards the one that's really your heart is crying out for, but put myself in that vulnerable position of being faced with questions that I may not feel comfortable answering, but I know she has every right to ask them. That kind of thing. And perhaps fearing that she'll just outright slap you in the face and reject you. Let me tell you right now, you see her this way too. She is an empress, okay? It's come out. You're not just seeing her as somebody who is in her emperor energy, tapped into that, but she is in that balanced energy of the yin and the yang. Therefore, she has all 5 kings and all 5 queens, all the positive attributes and characteristics, traits of all those queens and kings, 4 each, right? Rolled up in each one of them, right? So because she's balanced in those both, she has all 8 of them, all 8 of those energies, those characteristics, meaning she's not only a King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Coins, King of Swords. Say it like she mean it and mean what she say. She is somebody, being prosperous and knowing how to be independent and prosperous financially, whatever. A go-getter, will fight the last battle, takes charge, whatever. And then the King of Swords already talked about. But, being deeply in love with somebody, King of Cups. She's also the Queen of Swords, who is fair. And she will hear you out, and then she'll say, look, there's too many red flags here. I just don't feel comfortable with this right now. Let's try, why don't you and I talk again in 3 months, let's say. Gives you time to straighten yourself out some more, right? Get rid of those red flags. Or she'll say, yeah, okay, well, I'm really sorry you went through all this, and I sure appreciate you laying it all out for me, like in the Knight of Swords energy. You want to come in there and lay all the information she needs to make a well-informed decision, with her discerning self as a Queen of Swords, so that she could say, yeah, let's talk some more. Why don't you and I meet tomorrow at blah, 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 right? That kind of thing. You want that. You want her to say, let's keep talking, let's keep talking. So you're going to come towards her. You know you have to come towards her and lay it all down. Seize the opportunity to do this now that you're free, or getting free. And then as the Knight of Coins, again, another horse, right? You are going to be taking your movement forward towards your Empress Emperor in a very sort of strategic but trustworthy and faithful, persevering type of energy, that you know you're going to reach your mark, because you're going to do it in a methodical, strategic way that you can't lose, right? Because you just want to be under the same roof with her, whether that's in a coffee house, at a movie theater, or in some big arena event, or under the same roof in her house, because you might be at some point living together. But you are coming towards her with you're thinking about all of this, that how you want to move towards her pleasant way, her calm and serene, peaceful, spiritual way, as somebody who's got a whole lot of 3D experience, like material world experience. You know how to make money. You're a hard worker. You're a hard worker. You know how to make money, and you know how to make it work for you to make more money. And you might have other investments, right? So you know the 3D world very well. You navigate it well. You have 3D intelligence, like acumen, right? You are all about how to make your world work for you, right? And you're probably in, if you're not an entrepreneur, doing very well, successful in that, you work for a company and you have a higher job, you higher role, higher position in the company, and you may have worked your way up to it, but you are at this point in time in that higher position. So let's talk about the 10 of Coins. So that's all the things you're thinking about now. It's about you having taken the action, getting yourself divorced, and knowing what you have to do. This is the energy that you're going to take that leap of faith with. The 10 of Coins, a family legacy. So much money, so much wealth in every area that you've got to hand down to your kids and your kids' kids, if you have kids, and to give to others too who may need help or seeking help. So 10 of Coins, that kind of money. King of Swords now. There you are. Cups, coins, wands, and king. All four. So now you can be in the Emperor energy too. So hallelujah, our names. Congratulations. You really are ready. And like at this point, okay? Judgment. Heeding the call. Hierophant. Yeah. Tapping into your spirituality. Religion, if that's what it is for you, and the Ace of Coins with the Magician and the 9 of Coins, because you got the 6 of Cups, which is your past person who you see as being like this, that you want to take a leap of faith towards. I could pull all this out, but it doesn't give us a chance to to have them come up somewhere else, so I'll just use these ones. All right, so your 10 of Coins that's big time wealth, right? Big time abundance and prosperity. You come towards her with clarity, integrity, respect, and transparency. As a King of Swords, you will say it in a way that you know she's not going to misunderstand you again. You will be forthright, and you will be all about seeking truth. So you're going to come towards her in truth, right? The Divine says you follow your heart towards this one here that you see as your Emperor, Empress, then we will provide, will help you, will provide for you and with you. You will have everything you need. The path will be laid out for you. All you have to do is trust and to know when to make the decision to do this now and to move that way now. Get tapped into your hierophant energy, the God, the spirit within you. Manifest your 10 of coins life by being single. Okay, being single and ready to mingle with your Emperor, Empress. Okay, where is she? She's buried now. Okay, Emperor, Empress. Yes. So in the bridging opportunity, when you're ready, it's because you'll be single. Okay, let's talk about her in this Emperor energy, who is also the Queen of Cups. So you see, you want to tap into your King of Cups energy. You will be a true partner with this. Not that you're not already, because you'll be all these kings. You'll be an emperor with the Empress, okay? She's the darling of the deck, the Queen of Cups. 6 of Wands, right? 6 of Coins, 2 6s. Hangman, why did I do that? And the Sun. I'm not sure if I did that. Okay, but I did it. All right, so there you go. She, in her energy, her balanced energy, she's feeling victorious and successful in her life as it is. She feels balanced, the 6 of Coins. She's gained new perspective on life. She's just gained so much wisdom and balance in her life, our names, that she's feeling very, very abundant. Fertile, yeah. If she's in those years to want to get pregnant, look out, yeah. But she is very happy as she is. So, and that's Empress energy, Empress energy, Emperor energy is being happy in your own skin. That if you were to meet somebody or be with somebody, it's because it's kind of like they're adding to your great life already. They're just adding to your life. It's not like something you need to have. They know that it'll just add to their great life already. That's beautiful energy. The World. For our names, whether you're born in 1992, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what can you tell us about the world? The end of one chapter and the beginning of a brand new one. Page of Wands. Oh, great news. Oh, about a 5 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. Oh my goodness. The Waxing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. You miss her. You miss her. The news is that you've come to know that you miss her dearly, and that you've been sitting on the fence for far too long, not making a move one way or the other, being indecisive and quite stubborn, actually, stubborn. But the waxing moon, which is in 1 to 2 weeks, you're making progress. That's great news. So thank goodness for these cards here, these extra cards. Yeah, that's great news. You are starting a new chapter, bringing forward a new message, okay? A passionate message that says, you put your heart into it, your passion into the words that you type, or when you talk to her or text her or something, that you've been missing her. Hey, hi, how is it going? I know I've been, absent or MIA for a long time. I just want to apologize for that. I've been going through a lot. That kind of passion. I've been going through a lot, and it's been very painful to me, and I just felt like I needed to work some things out and let go of what's not working out for me, and just get some respite time, on your own. But I've been missing, having you to talk to, or missing having you in my life, not being connected. I know I've sat on the fence for a long time, or I didn't make a decision one way or the other, and you hadn't heard from me for all that time. You might have been thinking this, and it wasn't, it was that. And I just want to say hello to you, and I would ask, I just wanted to take the opportunity to ask you if there's any chance that you and I could talk again. Either if you're in the same area, meet up, have a coffee, a quick coffee, lunchtime if needed. Is there any way that you and I could talk? I'd love to talk to you again. Okay, that kind of thing. Put your heart and your soul into it. So guys, that's that. But I want to, and that's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I want to see what you'd like to say to her. Okay, cross watchers. This is what he would like to say to you. Our names would like to say to his Emperor, Empress. This is messages of the heart. Messengers, I should say, of the heart. Let's see what our names, whether you're born in 1992 or not, would like to say to your Empress, Emperor, Queen of Cups. Dealt a bad hand. They wish they'd met you at a different time because they feel they'll never get to see what the connection could have been. Yeah, well, that's your fears. That's just your fears. It's the lies that you're telling yourself. Now, it could be excuses too that it just ends up being a block to you moving forward. So seriously look at that. The bad hand was you chose a karmic soulmate, and so nobody dealt that to you. You actually made that choice yourself. So coming to terms with that is very important as well. Insatiable. They have an insatiable thirst, a thirst that no one else but you can satisfy, craving for you more and more. Yep, I can see that that's what you'd like. Okay, what else? He wants to tell you discovery. They saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down. Oh my gosh. Left them feeling powerless and trapped. Aha. Remember this first card. Big changes with the Tower and the solar eclipse. We had a solar eclipse not long ago, right? The Tower. It changed. Yeah, something happened. You learned something, our names, that turned your world upside down, right? Which caused you to say, it's time for me to put an end to this marriage. She's been sabotaging it all along. Okay, let's do 2 more. Just shuffling a little. See that? It kind of, it's not really, but it kind of looks like a tower in the background. Kinda. Okay. Endings. They entered your life to test you, teach you. You're karmic, right? And bring out the very best in you. Now their part in your story is over. That's your karmic soulmate. Now their part in your story is over. They did what they were supposed to do. They didn't know they were doing it consciously. It was all subconscious stuff. See, that's the moon, right? With the dark cloaked guy in the background there. Ooh, doggy, tell the truth. Let's see. Stone. They are emotionally unavailable. It is for your highest good to move on and find your happiness again. That's what they like to say to you. Well, yeah, that's right. So they brought their part in being that type of karmic, that type of person that was come in and put you on your head, right? Put you on your head. That part of that is over with, okay? For you and him. The stone, they were emotionally unavailable. It was for your highest good to move on and find your happiness again, which you did, right? Which you did. That's why you're balanced in the Empress, Emperor energy, the Queen of Cups, and forgiving, like I am strong and empowered. I'm very, very happy. Yep, they did. So one last card. See if we can end with something that's a lot nicer. Okay. Music. Music brings them closer to you. Certain songs remind them of just how special your connection was to them. Now that's beautiful. Okay. These are all truth. And that's truth too, but it's also beautiful. Okay? I hope this was helpful to you. Arlene's born, whether you're born 1992 or not, and we'll check in again with you next month. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.